Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Top Crypto Bull here once again for your daily crypto and Bitcoin update. Let's get right into it. Alright guys, well looks like Bitcoin is definitely pumping. Bitcoin is at $107,938 at the time of recording. Now the last video I made was about 2 weeks ago. With the last video where I made a Bitcoin and crypto update, that is, because I did post some videos and some lives after that. But a video I made about 2 weeks ago, basically before the Bitcoin conference, I let you guys know, that Bitcoin was probably going to dump, for the Bitcoin conference dump that we usually get every year. And it did, I made the video right around like May 26th. Bitcoin was around like 100 and like $8,000 right around there, almost where we're at right now. Right before the conference was between May 27 and May 29. I told you guys to expect a Bitcoin dump that would probably go somewhere between 100,000 and 105,000, and we did go all the way down to $100,377. We bottomed out on June 5th. Looks like that was the bottom, $100,377, and now we're basically making a V-shaped recovery, and that's pretty good. We managed to stay above $100,000. That's really good, because $100,000 is a psychological number. As long as we could stay above 100K, that's gonna be good for Bitcoin and crypto, because that means we're gonna pump sooner than later. Now if we go below 100K, then that means we're gonna pump later than sooner. So we definitely want to stay above 100K, and we have been. And I do believe the local bottom is in. That was the local bottom, 100,377, that came in on June 5th, and now we're at 107,900, basically almost 108,000. We basically tapped $108,000 earlier today, and we're probably gonna keep pumping. I mean, we've had 4 green days so far. June 6th was a green day, June 7th was a green day, and June 8th was a green day. Now we're in June 9th, and it looks like it's going to be a green day too. But when you get at least three green days in a row, we probably it probably means that that we're going to keep pumping. So I do believe Bitcoin and cryptos are going to keep pumping, but right now Bitcoin is going to pump more. And once Bitcoin settles down, once it starts going sideways again, that's when the cryptos are going to pump. But right now it's the Bitcoin show. Bitcoin is pumping, and we're probably going to keep pumping to like 110,000, probably to 112,000, right beneath the all-time high. It might take a few days to break the new all-time high. I do expect Bitcoin to pump today, tomorrow, the next few days. We're probably gonna be right under 112K, but we're probably not gonna break a new all-time high until probably later this June. So probably by the end of June, we'll see a new all-time high. And then definitely July is going to be altcoin season, baby. So I do expect the altcoin season to begin in July. But I do expect that we're going to keep melting up, kind of grind up for Bitcoin and cryptos. I mean, it's going to be a slow grind. Bitcoin is going to be grinding up and finally make a new all-time high by late June. And the cryptos, all your favorite altcoins, they're going to be grinding up slowly but surely. They're going to be melting up. But I do believe by July, we're going to see the altcoin season kick in, and we're going to see a big pump for the cryptos as well. So right now, get ready. It is the Bitcoin show. The Bitcoin show is always first. Bitcoin is going to grind up slowly to its current all-time high by 112. And by late June, I do expect a new all-time high. If not by late June, definitely by early July, I expect a new all-time high for Bitcoin. And definitely, by early, July, I do expect a new all-time high. And then once, Bitcoin settles down, it makes a new all-time high, and it starts going sideways. Then that's when the altcoin season is going to kick in, and that's when all your favorite cryptos are going to start pumping. So yeah, everything's looking good. Like I said, in my last, on the video I made 2 weeks ago, warning you guys about the Bitcoin conference dump. And that happened already. We bottomed out 100,377. Now we're in a V-shaped recovery. We're at 4 days green in a row. So we're probably going to keep pumping. Bitcoin's going to, continue to pump. and stall out a little bit around 112, around its current all-time high. But by the end of June, definitely by early July, I do expect Bitcoin to go parabolic. I do expect a new all-time high. And once Bitcoin is done going parabolic, and settles down, goes sideways for a little bit, then that's when I expect the cryptos to go parabolic. So get ready. If you're not into crypto, if you're not in the market already, might be a good time to get in the market because Bitcoin and cryptos are about to go parabolic. But again, not financial advice. Don't buy or sell any Bitcoin or crypto because I say so or because anybody says so. Learn to do your own research and only invest in the markets where you're willing to lose. Yeah, so everything's looking great for Bitcoin. We're basically tapping 108K at the time of recording. Maybe by the time you see this, we'll be closer to 110,000 or higher. So definitely get ready. I do believe Bitcoin and cryptos are about to pump. I do see a big pump. I do see a big pump coming in soon for Bitcoin and cryptos. Now the Bitcoin dominance has been ticking up. We're at 64.80%, but we still haven't broken the local high of 65.40%. So we're staying underneath the local high of 65.40%. For the Bitcoin dominance, that's good. We do not want to go above 65.40%. We want to stay below that. We want that to be the high, the local high that is, and we need to keep we need to keep Bitcoin dominance as low as possible. So the Bitcoin dominance is ticking up right now because Bitcoin is pumping, but that's expected. I mean we did see a big dump here on May 8, from May 8 to May 14, basically that week, Bitcoin dominance dumped hard. It dumped all the way down to like 61.89, which is the local low on May 14, and now kind of grind slowly up. And I do believe it's done going up, and now it'll probably start dumping pretty soon. Maybe 64.80 where we're at right now. It might go a little bit higher. Maybe it'll go up to like 64.99, and hopefully it doesn't hit 65%. But I do expect it to go up a little bit more, and then it'll start dumping. It'll probably start falling off the cliff for about a week, just like it did here from May 7 to May 14, and that's gonna make the cryptos pump. But probably for the next week or two, Bitcoin's gonna keep pumping. It's gonna make the Bitcoin dominance go up a little bit, maybe all the way up to 64.99. It might tap 65, but hopefully it doesn't go above 65.40%. We do not want to make a new local high for the Bitcoin dominance. We want the local high to stick, and we want maybe to get close to it. We want to get to close to 65, but we don't want to go above 65.40%. And pretty soon, once Bitcoin is done pumping and it goes sideways, then that's when the cryptos will pump. That's when the Bitcoin dominance will go down, and that's what will make the cryptos pump. So get ready. I do expect a big pump for Bitcoin and cryptos coming here soon. And now the DXY, the dollar index, the US dollar currency index, is looking good. It's at 98.99%. It's been staying low, so that's really good. As long as the dollar, the DXY stays low, that's going to be good for Bitcoin and cryptos and all risk-on assets. So while the dollar stays low, Bitcoin and cryptos will pump. So this is really good. The dollar, the DXY is just going sideways between like 98 and like $101. So we need the DXY to continue just going sideways so Bitcoin and cryptos will pump. So everything is looking good. DXY is at 98.99. Bitcoin dominance is staying below 65%. It's at 64.79%. And Bitcoin is tapping 108,000. So everything is looking good. So yeah, get ready. Bitcoin and cryptos are about to pump. I do see a Bitcoin and crypto big pump coming soon. So get ready. Don't get left behind. If you're looking for another dump on Bitcoin, I don't think it's gonna get lower than 100K. I do believe 100K is definitely gonna hold for Bitcoin this time around. I do believe basically prices under 100K are gonna be into the next bear market. I do believe 100K is gonna hold. So don't expect prices lower than 100K for Bitcoin. and I do expect, Bitcoin to keep pumping. We had the dump. Now we're getting ready for the big pump for Bitcoin and cryptos. So don't miss out, Bitcoin or your favorite cryptocurrencies. If you don't know which cryptocurrency to invest in, I'm investing into ARIA. Don't get left behind in ARIA. ARIA is at 0.0018. It's basically at a low market cap. It's only like about like like a $1 or $2 million market cap. Don't want to miss out on that. Don't miss out on Leah. It's about like a $3 million market cap. Don't miss out on Wisp. Also very low. It's under $1 million market cap. So definitely don't miss out on Wisp. Don't miss out on Leah, and don't miss out on Aria. 3 AI agents I think are going to do really good this cycle. But even if you don't like those, just invest into your favorite crypto. Most of the cryptos are going to do really good as long as there's nothing fundamentally wrong with them. All your favorite cryptos should pump here, and I do believe by end of June or early July, we're going to see the true altcoin season, and all your favorite cryptos are going to go parabolic. By mid-July and end July, I do believe the altcoin season is going to be in full effect. Most of your favorite cryptos are going to be like 5x. From the price of today. XRP might be like a $10. XLM might be like a $2. Avalanche might be like like $80. Solana might be back at $300. So definitely get ready. I do believe the altcoin season is right around the corner. The big pump is coming soon for Bitcoin and cryptos. So yeah, don't miss out, guys. I just wanted to make this video to let you guys know that I do see the big pump for Bitcoin and cryptos coming. Don't miss out, baby. Now let's go to X real quick. See what we got here for X. See if we got any interesting news or any cool things coming. Let's see what's going on. It says MAGA resource. Now we're under real reason. Okay, I don't know. That doesn't relate to crypto. Looks like President Trump is holding a rally in Pittsburgh today. Oh no, that was May 30th. So never mind that. Well, let's get right into the Bitcoin the charts. Here are some charts I'm going to show you guys here. Let's see here. Let's see. I have some cool charts I'm going to show you guys here. Market peak. So here we are right here in May and June. May was basically the bottom. June we started pumping. June is more of a sideways action. We've been going sideways in June. And July, we're going to start pumping again. And we're going to definitely get into thrill in August. And probably, do the blow up top sometime in September for Euphoria top. So I'm more in line with this. I'm more in line with this chart right here. The May was the bottom. April and May marked the bottom. And then, June, for Bitcoin is, pumping. June is for Bitcoin is going sideways. Once we start July, we're going to start pumping. And then, August, we're definitely going to be in parabolic mode. And, we're probably, going to end the parabolic euphoria mode in September. So don't miss out. Let's see more charts right here. Here's another one right here. Let's see what this one says right here. This is kind of like the one I just went over real quick. I'm kind of in line with this mindset right here. I do believe April and May mark the local bottoms. June is going to be more like sideways action, but towards the end of June we might see some parabolic movement for Bitcoin and cryptos. July and August we're basically going to be in parabolic mode. We're going to be like basically pumping hard July and August, and September is going to mark the euphoria. It's going to mark the blow off top. So remember this chart right here. I'm more in line with this chart. Again, nobody knows 100% what's going to happen. This is just my opinion. I do believe this chart is kind of accurate in my opinion. June, we're going to go sideways at the beginning of June. By the end of June, we're going to start, seeing some, parabolic moves. And definitely by July and August, we're going to be in full parabolic mode for Bitcoin and cryptos. And by the September, we'll see a blow off top. We'll basically see the euphoria peak, and that'll be definitely by the time we get out of the market. I'll be definitely getting out of the market. Sometime in August and September. Once we're getting close to the blow off top. October, will mark complacency. November will be anxiety. Will be basically in the bear market. December will be denial. Basically full on bear market. And January will be like just falling off a cliff. So yeah, guys, I'm in line with this chart right here. We'll definitely see some good gains here in July and August, and blow off top in September. So get ready. The next 3 months are gonna be good for Bitcoin and cryptos. I do expect the parabolic move to start, sometime by the end of June, definitely by early July, and I do believe by mid-July, August, and September will be full parabolic for Bitcoin and cryptos. The true altcoin season will be in, and we'll definitely go parabolic. So don't miss out, guys. Don't miss out on your favorite Bitcoin and cryptos. So definitely, it's time to get in the market if you're not in the market, and because Bitcoin and cryptos are about to go parabolic, and I do see a big pump coming soon for Bitcoin and cryptos. So yeah, guys, don't miss out on it. So yeah, I just wanted to show you that chart. Just a funny post right here by Lark Davis. He says, how crypto bros manage their finances. This is definitely true. A few 20s for food, a few 50s for wife and kids, and all the hundreds for crypto, baby. Yeah, because crypto bros know what's coming, baby. We know that the parabolic bull run is right around the corner, so we definitely want to, make as much money as we can. So definitely, I think it's a funny post. This is definitely me. I spend as little as I can on food. I'm not married. I have no kids. So, I don't spend anything on wife and kids because I'm not married and I have no kids. And for crypto, I spend all my money on crypto. I spend all my Benjamins on cryptos and only a few $20 on food. So this is definitely me. I'm definitely a crypto bro. So I thought I'd share that with you. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, yeah, basically, all these funny charts. Trump dumped the market. It's like a roller coaster ride. And now, he dumped the market. Now he's getting ready to pump the market as well. Today I believe he's having a meeting. Scott Bessent and all of Trump's people are meeting up with with the China trade ambassadors. And so we might hear some news here pretty soon that's gonna pump Bitcoin and crypto. So get ready for the Trump roller coaster. He dumped it. Now he's getting ready to pump it again. So get ready, baby. Pump it up, Mr. Trump. Pump up the Trump. Pump up the Bitcoin, Mr. Trump. Pump up the alls. We really want the alls to pump. We want the alls to pump. We need to make our money, Mr. Trump. Pump it up, Mr. Trump. Pump it up. Looks like Thailand will be the capital of crypto. They're injecting $3 trillion in market in crypto. So yeah, baby, pump it up, Thailand. We want all the countries to pump it up. So basically, yeah, the altcoin season is coming. Get ready, guys. The altcoin season is loading. 2025 altcoin season is loading. So get ready, guys. This is where the 10x, 20x, 30x, 50x, and 100x are made, baby. July and August are going to be the altcoin season, guys. July, August, September is altcoin season. So get ready, guys. We're about to go parabolic for Bitcoin and cryptos. Yep, here we go. Another chart in case you can't visualize it. This will help you visualize it. We went through the shakeout for April and May and a little bit of June. We're here right now and we're getting ready to blast off to 150x on your favorite altcoin. Well, not all the altcoins are going to do 150x, but some lucky few altcoins will do 150x. So get ready, guys. So let me put this chart up again. I'm pretty much in line with this chart right here. I do believe April and May were the local lows for Bitcoin and cryptos. Now we're in June where we pumped up a little bit, and we're getting ready to go parabolic here for the end of June, July, and August, and we'll see a blow off top in September, baby. So get ready, guys. We're definitely about to go parabolic, baby. Just make sure to sell sometime before the blow off top, sometime before September. You don't want to, hold your bags and round trip them. You definitely want to take some profits, guys. Subscribe to the channel. I'll be letting you know when I'll be selling. So, subscribe to the channel if you want some guidance if you're new to the, to the crypto market. So, yeah, guys, Just wanted to make this video to let you guys know that I do believe, the crypto, that a big pump is coming for crypto and Bitcoin. We're at $108,000 for Bitcoin. We're probably gonna keep pumping. So get ready, guys. Not financial advice, but if I didn't hold any cryptos and I had some money on the side, I'd definitely be buying some Bitcoin and cryptos right now before the big pump. But again, not financial advice. Don't buy or sell any crypto because I say so or because anybody says so. Learn to do your own research and only invest in the markets where you're willing to lose. But I'm definitely all into cryptos. I'm definitely, I'm out of dry powder. I'm basically broke. All my money is into Bitcoin and cryptos. I'm definitely a crypto bro. All my Benjamins go into Bitcoin and cryptos, baby. Yep. I got all my money invested into Bitcoin, Aria, Leah, Wisp, and a bunch of other microcap gems. So get ready, guys. Get ready for a big move for Bitcoin and cryptos. Sometime by the end of June and early July, I do expect the true altcoin season to kick in. So get ready, guys. I do see a big pump coming for Bitcoin and cryptos. So just wanted to make this video to let you guys know that, in my opinion, right now is the time to be in the market. I do see a big pump coming for Bitcoin and cryptos. So get ready, baby. Get ready. A big pump is coming. Pump it up, baby. Pump up the alts. Pump up the alts. Pump up Bitcoin, baby. Pump it up. Pump it up. We want the altcoins to pump. We want to make our 100Xs. We sure do, baby. Alright, guys. Well, that's pretty much it. Just wanted to warn you guys. In case you were wondering, in case you were doubting Bitcoin and cryptos, don't doubt them. I do see a big pump coming for Bitcoin and crypto. So get ready, baby. Alright, guys, definitely, if you're not in the market, now's the time to get in it. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. This Top Crypto Bull, signing off, and I'll see you in the next one.